Dreame U20. This is the lightweight version of the Z10 we recently reviewed. It's not as powerful, doesn't have a display or a self-emptying station. The vacuum is made from the same high-quality materials as its premium predecessor. Nice plastic, solid build. Besides the standard floor nozzle, you get a motorized brush for furniture. Your sofa won't be left behind. For this price, it's a surprisingly attractive offer. Let's unbox the Dreame U20, take a close look at it from all angles, measure it up, and put it through its paces on different surfaces to spot all its strengths and weaknesses. First out of the box is the main vacuum body, sleek in a cream coffee color. The primary floor nozzle, the good old furniture brush, and a 2-in-1 tool with a sliding bristle head. A sturdy metal extension tube. Charging adapter, no plug converter needed. A vacuum holder with a slot for the power cord. Wall mount anchors, and a manual for some bedtime reading. Given the price, the included accessories are generous. Let's not focus on suction power just yet. We'll measure that soon. The specs overall are pretty modest, just like the price. Moving on. The Dreame U20 is shaped like a blaster. If your imagination's good enough, you can run around the house hunting the cat. The handle's well balanced, motors up top, battery down below. The dustbin runs along the body. To empty it, you'll need to remove it completely, take out the separator, and only then can you dump the debris. Hit that like button if you're a fan of stick vacuums with quick-release dustbins. If any sneaky dust particle tries to escape, it'll have to get through 5 barriers. First, the skirt that stops hair clumps and large debris. Then, a fine mesh screen. British scientists say it traps 97% of collected debris. Next up, the microcyclones. Tough to get through, but even if something does, it'll face a multi-layer membrane, then a HEPA filter near the motor. Not sure of its class, but it hums like most similar vacuums. Basically, escape chances are slim. Allergy sufferers, you can take off the mask. Another plus, you can rinse the bin, separator, and filters under the tap. The battery's removable with a lock. The adapter plugs right into the battery line by a nice touch. You can charge it separately on a table. A single press of the index finger starts the motor. The mode switch button is on the end cap, but you'd need to steal Christmas from American kids to stretch your thumb that far. So yeah, second hand needed. 3 modes, no auto switching. The more lights you see, the stronger the suction. Simple as can be. Now let's look at the nozzles. The main nozzle is just like the one from the R series vacuums. Heavy, solid bumper, large wheels. Turning angle is limited, no upright parking. There's an LED light on the bumper and a flap for larger debris. The base has support rollers that can get tangled with hair. There's a strip for smooth gliding on floors, and a combo roller with soft and stiff bristles. There are little combs before the intake to clean the roller as it spins. The furniture nozzle is the classic type, with a swivel frame and bristle brush. You'll need a dime and nimble fingers to take a closer look. The bristles are dense, medium stiffness. It should handle pet hair on the sofa well. The crevice tool is well designed. You can sweep debris off a table or retract the bristles to vacuum between couch cushions. There's perforation at the tip for that. First impressions? Despite the budget-friendly price, the Dreame U20 impresses with build quality. The soft plastic feels almost like soft touch. No complaints about assembly. Hardly any play in the pipe connection. There's a small gap near the foot, but within reason. Fully assembled, the standard Dreame vacuum weight, about 6 pounds. I'd like it 0.5 pounds lighter, but it's no deal breaker. It's easy to handle, though the nozzle isn't the most maneuverable. The blue LED is a big plus. It lights up every speck of dust on the floor, and even at lower speeds, you won't miss a thing. Energy efficiency is 13% below average. On max, it runs for 10.5 minutes. On medium, you can count on 20 to 30 minutes. Enough for an 860 square foot apartment. If you've got a 2-story house with a walk-in closet and library, you might want an extra battery. The vacuum's relatively quiet, around 70 to 72 decibels depending on the mode. The motor hum is a bit sharp. In lower modes, you can hear the nozzle motor clearly. Pretty typical for budget vacuums. To gauge power, we check airflow speed. Fairly standard for an affordable Dreame vacuum. 39 to 92 feet per second. The average for vacuums we tested is 98 feet per second. Some are 30 feet slower, some 30 feet faster. Now, let's measure suction. First mode, very weak, just 0.7 psi. Max suction was 3.2 psi, close to the spec sheet. Overall power? Below average. The crevice test backs that up. First mode is nearly useless, 0.08 to 0.16 inches, if that with effort. Second mode handles 0.08 and 0.16 inches confidently, sometimes 0.24. On max, it pulls through bigger gaps, even up to 0.4 inches. For smooth floors and low-pile carpet, that should be enough. Let's see how it performs for real. Second mode's fine for a dirty laminate. It gobbles up small debris easily, but large bits need to hit dead center at the flap. Otherwise, the nozzle just pushes them. Same problem near walls. Took 3 passes to clean up where others do it in 2. On carpet, max power got the job done in 3 passes too. The main area came out spotless, but no sand or crumbs left. Corners? Needed the crevice tool. A thick rug cleaned up after 8 passes, about average. Same goes for cleaning quality. It did well on the surface, pulled some fine debris from deeper down, but not all of it. For that, you'd want a stronger motor. After testing, the brush was clean, no hair wrapped around it, though plenty made it into the bin. The nozzle doesn't need constant maintenance, that's a plus. The furniture nozzle deserves a shout out. Its soft brush is much quieter than a blade-style brush. No roaring like a lawnmower. Yet it picks up fur much better. Half the bin full in just 10 minutes. The 2-in-1 tool won't blow your mind, but it does the job. Good for dust on tables or long baseboards. Let's sum things up. Dreame U20, a vacuum with quality plastic, solid build, and the usual budget trade-offs. The dustbin isn't the most convenient, but filtration is multi-layered. The nozzle isn't the most agile, but the lighting's great. Power's not top tier, but it handles nearly any task. The star of the show? The furniture nozzle. Its bristle brush works way better than a blade-style one. This vacuum is great for deep cleaning carpet in a small apartment. Pet owners, you're covered. Thanks for sticking around and hitting that like button. That's it for today. See you in the next review.